Yes.
So Monday, was it Monday when
Correct.
the trade request came out?
Yeah.
A bunch of, I think there was like 15 Browns fans went down to the stadium to host a little protest.
Why was this even covered? I mean, it's good for
made
them,
it on
but
19 Action News, and the video went viral, and Shedeur retweeted it. So we'll play the video here real quick for you guys.
yeah.
Just isn't working.
They really sent the reporter out to cover 15 people standing.
To give you guys the backstory, because we've got the video, the protesters were playing Shedeur's song in the background. Shedeur's rap song. He's a rapper, if you don't know.
Yeah.
And then Shedeur's brother
Yeah.
tweeted out something like respect or whatever. And then Shedeur retweeted his brother saying wrists up, which is his like signature celebration.
Does that mean anything, guys? What do we read into?
Here's what that means. That means that Shedeur Sanders would like to be the number 2 pick in the draft, or the number 1 pick in the draft for that matter. Like what's he supposed to do? Like putting that out there is not saying that he doesn't want to be somewhere else. It's not saying. It's just saying like, yeah, I think I'm one of the worthy of the top pick in the draft. It's like what I would do the same thing if I were him.
I think he sees it as kind of cool.
Yeah, of course it's cool.
Yeah, like Browns fans
15
want me. When we say Browns fans, like a dozen and then 3 extra eggs, because I think it was legitimately 15 people.
Yeah.
But they're out there playing my song. It's good promotion for my music career, if that's what he wants to go, or just my song in general. It's not the vitriol that we've seen certain Browns fans have to other Browns quarterbacks in the past. So I thought it was cool that he retweeted it. Like, good for them.
Yeah,
and for the people that were out there protesting, they became a viral story. Like,
Absolutely.
I thought it was a win-win for everybody.
Were they in front of the stadium or
Yeah,
Berea?
in front of the stadium.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, this is the biggest no big deal of all time.
yeah.
But
This was a joke. The parade thing they did for the 0-16,
There was
that was a lot of people, and it was pretty awesome. I think.
I loved it.
I love that
I know
thing.
some people.
I wasn't here for that.
Whatever.
I wish I was.
Some people didn't like it, thought it was embarrassing for the city.
Yeah, we didn't care about that. We cared more about like embarrassing the organization.
It was embarrassing for the organization.
Is it going to work?
Whoever this reporter is.
No, the video is just not working. Thanks.
So this reporter, I don't know her name.
By the way, they led the 6 o'clock. Look at the time.
They led the 6 o'clock news with that?
Unless they did the C block at 6 o'clock.
You know she's out there like, really? This is what I went to college for, to cover this? This is what we're doing here?
I have the same thoughts sometimes on this show.
It's like when they make the weather guy stand outside in the snow.
Oh, that's so
Or the
dumb.
tornado.
Or whatever. It's like,
that's
here
so
I
dumb.
am.
That's so dumb. Why do you need to be out in the weather to talk about the weather?
I don't think this means
Yeah.
Shedeur wants to be a Brown or doesn't want to be a Brown or means anything other than, hey, that's cool, I see it, respect.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool.
By the way, you know what sucks, just amongst the many things that suck about the Browns, is it just sounds terrible to say wants to be a Brown. You know what I mean? Like when you say wants to be a Jaguar, wants to be a Lion. Those words sound good without the S on the end. Browns is weird enough. Without the S, it sounds even worse.
Other things are like badass animal mascots.
Not a color.
And this name happens to be a family name and a color that is the color of poop.
It's not even a flattering color.
Poop.
It is just a color.
What's your favorite color? You ever heard someone say brown?
Never.
Never.
Who says brown?
Never.
You say blue. You say red. You say green. Nobody says brown.
Black.
Ever.
Whatever. Yellow. No one says brown.
No.
Oh.
So,
You got shitty taste.
none of this means anything. None of this means anything. We'll find out down the line if Dion or Shedeur are going to do anything to try to prevent the Browns from drafting him if they
I don't
want
think
to.
they will.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Do you?
No.
I mean, Dion has said.
Dion says a lot of things. Okay,
That's true.
At
That's fair.
At the end of the day, I do think Dion is going to let this thing play out and kind of be a little more hands off as a dad. Like, dude, your son's a grown ass man now.
I know, but he's not like the rest of us. Like, Dion's a different guy.
He is. I've come around on Dion a little bit more over the last couple of years.
I'm not saying it's bad.
No,
that
I
he's
know.
different. I'm just saying,
I'd be surprised.
Okay. Well, and we don't know that the Browns are going to do it. We have no idea what their plan is. I know a lot of us think they should take a quarterback, but we don't know what Andrew Berry, Kevin Stefanski even think of him.
Yeah. I mean, we do know that Tommy Rees at his introductory press conference was asked, what's the most important trait you need to have in a quarterback? And he said decision-making. And once again, connecting dots, and these are just imaginary dots. They don't really mean anything. But at the Senior Bowl, or the East-West Shrine Bowl, which one was the Shrine Bowl.
Yeah.
Shedeur was asked, what's your best quality as a quarterback? And his answer was decision making.
Yeah.
So
well, just because he says it doesn't mean it's true.
That's why I'm connecting imaginary dots here, Bo. I'm just putting little pieces together to try and figure out, okay, could this be something that makes sense? And I know you've watched more college football than all of us, Dustin. I think if you're looking at a quarterback that fits what Stefanski has traditionally wanted to do, Shedeur fits better than some of the other options at the top of the draft.
He probably fits more so than Cam Ward, just based off of what we saw them do and their skill sets. But again, I don't even know for a fact that we know what Kevin Stefanski wants to do. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a good point.
We think he wants to run a lot of, 2 tight ends. He wants to run the ball more power. He wants to, obviously, well, that was when Nick Chubb was really good and healthy. Baker Mayfield was here. So, like, I don't know how things will evolve with Kevin Stefanski this season. But we think, based off what we saw with, like, Baker Mayfield in that offense and in the offenses that he ran in Minnesota, would be that Shedeur Sanders would kind of fit that mold a little bit better.
It feels like timing plays a big factor in that, too. And Shedeur at least seems to play, from my limited watching of tape and watching games, I know their offensive line was an atrocity last season. This year was a little better.
Better this year.
Just plays more on time than Cam Ward, who seems to try to extend plays to the maximum and just is so laissez-faire back there, which leads to some incredible
Cam Ward's more fun, man. Cam Ward's a roller coaster ride, man. It's up and down at times, but he's obviously made more good plays than bad plays in college. So I don't know. I still like Cam Ward. To me, and maybe it's because he does play the position a little sexier than Shedeur. And we want to see some offense, and we're tired of watching this diet vanilla soda offense.